60D. It's a little bit of an older camera, so you guys can probably get it pretty cheap now. But the reason I like it, because when I bought it originally, this flip out screen, like that's what I need. Like that's my monitor. So I don't have to hook up like another television to it. I can actually just like kind of frame myself and position myself just by looking at it. Because I'm also actually far away, I need to set the focus on myself because usually the background's a little bit more blurrier. And so I actually have this wired remote, and if I push this button halfway, it's the same as holding the shutter button down halfway here on the camera. That's to set the focus. So this way I can back up a little bit, and then I put myself right in the middle, and then I hold down the the button halfway, and it focuses on me. So that way I can get myself in focus, and because right now I can't like reach it to do it manually, or So that's that. The lens is a Tamron 17 to 55 millimeter. I'm not really sure where to show that to you. Here's the word Tamron. There we go. But it's a 17 to 55 millimeter lens and 2.8 f-stop or aperture. So the lower the f-stop, which is like the bigger the hole gets, the more light that the lens will let in, which means like I have pretty dim lighting in here right now, just because I have really cheap lighting, which I'll show you those in a second. You could get like the Canon branded lens equivalent to that for about twice as much, and I found that you can save about half the money and just go with the Tamron lens. And just for my purposes anyway, I know it's not like super professional, but like for my purposes, it's like it works just fine. I don't know if any of you guys can even notice I'm not using an official camera lens. The other thing that I think is really important is I have this thing, and now this side is it's called a gray card. This is set to set proper exposure, so that when I point this at my before I start recording at the lens, it'll tell me if I'm overexposed or underexposed by using like a little exposure meter on the camera. And then the other side of it, see, this is exposure side. This side is for setting white balance, and because it's really like basically what that does, if you don't know, is it tells the camera what the color white looks like. And that's important because it'll actually balance all the other colors based on what it knows what white looks like, and then that's how you get like accurate color reproduction in your image. As far as my lighting is concerned, I have this umbrella lamp right here, and then I have this soft box over here, and those are actually just like the cheap I think these are from ePhoto, but they're basically like the Cowboy Studio brand. And if you don't have anything else, they're fine. I think you could probably get something just as good, like get some canned lights on Target or Home Depot or something like that, and just kind of just use the same light bulbs for like all your lights, and then maybe diffuse it with maybe putting like some white sheets in front of it or something like that.